Hi everyone, this is Professor Gibson. This is a video about solving questions about how solving a triangle. Okay, in chapter 9.6, there's like 4 questions in a row. Section 9.6 asks you to solve a triangle. What they mean by solve a triangle is figure out the value for all 3 angles and all 3 sides, and it'll always be a right triangle. All right? So here's one of the questions that they give us. All right, they give you this triangle and ask you to solve it. All right, now first thing, so there's a few things we need to make sure we have down first. If we look over here, need to know formulas for the sine, the cosine, and the tangent. So if you're talking about a particular angle, like say angle A here, the sine of angle A is the opposite angle over the hypotenuse. Okay? So if it's angle A, the opposite one just goes straight across the triangle. So the side opposite A is the 30. And then if you wanted the side adjacent to the A, it'd be the side closest to the angle that's not the hypotenuse. Okay? So for example, you wanted adjacent to B, that'd be 30, and opposite to B would be 10, right? Whereas adjacent to A is 10, that's the close one, and then opposite to A is 30, it's the one across the triangle. All right, so that's the opposite and adjacent stuff. The hypotenuse is always the long side that's across from the 90-degree angle. And then this here's the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And between these, we will solve these questions, all right? Oh, one other thing we need to know, like they give us these angles here, the capital A and the capital B. The way the sides work is the side opposite the angle is the same letter but lowercase. So there's angle A, so that means this 30 over here is side A. All right, here's angle B, you go opposite that is the 10 here, so that means this 10 is side B. All right, now they give us side C, so angle C is going to be the 90-degree down here in the corner. All right, and so now let's just go over here and label the things they gave us. You can always just pick off the 90-degree is always going to be the C. Okay, and now they're telling us the A and the B this time, so the A is 30 and the B is 10. All right, so we got half of them. That's the way they start. They'll give you 2 pieces at least, and you'll always know the angle C as well as the 90. All right. Now, I don't know that it really matters which one we start with. I like to start with the sides. At least if they give me 2 of the sides, I'll start with the sides and figure out the third one. So use the Pythagorean theorem. We know that A is 30 and B is 10. Let's just plug it in. Now, you can do this on your calculator if you're doing this along with me, or I'm going to do it right here in Excel. To turn your Excel into type Excel to calculate, just type equal sign. Now A is 30, so 30, and then hit the caret, it's the capital C, it's 30 squared plus 10, hit the caret again, there's 30 squared plus 10 squared, right? That's 1,000, right? So that equals our C squared according to the Pythagorean theorem, right? Okay, so I shouldn't have typed in equals there, it's making it try to do that, and it doesn't know what the C is. All right, so C then, right, if we take the square root of both sides, C is going to be the square root of this 1,000. Right? To calculate the square root in Excel, type the equals again, which you always type to begin a command. Type SQRT is the square root command. Open the parenthesis, click on the 1,000, close the parenthesis. All right. So we get 31.622 blah, blah, blah. What most of these questions do is they ask to the nearest tenth. I'm going to type in 31.6 over here for C. If you get one where it's not to the 10th, then type in, whatever degree of precision they ask for. Now we need to find 2 of the angles, because we've got the 90. We're going to have to find one of them more or less the hard way. If you will, use one of these, the inverse of one of these things, all right? So what we're going to get here kind of as a word equation is that the tangent, I'm just going to go ahead and use angle A here, all right? The tangent of angle A, right, is the opposite of A, which if you remember is 30, divided by the adjacent for A, which is 10. All right. So this you can probably just do this in your head, but if you type equals 30 divide 10, we get that the tangent of A is 3. but we need A, all right? So what you do then, when you know the tangent, you can use called the arctangent. In Excel, it's A tan. So equals A tan, close parenthesis, click on the 3, all right? We did open parenthesis, click on the 3, close parenthesis, enter. All right, now that's the answer, but the problem is that's in radians and we need degrees. So now with the degrees command, equals, D-E-G-R-E-S, right? And click on the number we just calculated. All right, I'm going to assume again that we want the nearest tenth, so this is 71.6. Right? Now, the last factor we need to use, you remember the 3 angles in a triangle have to add to 180, right? So the A that we don't know, right, if you will, is going to have to equal 180 minus the other 2 sides. So, right, so as a word command, A is going to equal 180 minus the 71.6 and minus the 90, right? All right, so I'm going to type that in. Equals 180 minus 71.6 minus 90. 18.4. All right, that's it. This one's done. Now, couple other things I want to tell you. Because we had the 2 angles here that work for the tangent from A, because we got the tangent, I used arctan, the A tan, right? Used that A tan command. If we'd had the sine and we needed to do the reverse, there's an A sine command. And if you had the cosine and you needed to do the reverse, there's an A cosine command. All right, that is it. Hopefully you find this helpful. Like I said, all these commands are also on your calculator if you'd rather do that. I like Excel, honestly, but a lot of people prefer the calculator. That's fine. Let me know how this helps.